Hello, welcome one and all to another Umineko stream. It is time for us to have a great time, you know, because that's the only kind of time we have here. Great times, never any bad times, just great times. I will now proceed to have a very good time. Hi, Darkbit. Darkness. Every time is a good time when Erica is involved. Right. Also, I just realized that the game won't show because I have settings turned on a certain way. Hold on a second. Gaming game. Just any full game screen game, please. Hello. Welcome. Oh, nope, wrong load. Witch of Sleep. Warlock of Sleep, thank you very much. And also, wow, what a fucking title I get. Witch of Gold, the fucking Witch of Truth. I'm just the Warlock of Sleep. Great. Lovely. I won't say it's entirely inaccurate either.
How's that? I don't think this is trivial for Furuto, Erica.
A stir passed through a crowd of goats as they acknowledged the presence of this girl who called herself Erica. It was clear that her mere existence here was potent enough to unsettle them. Clutching me in her arms, Erica leapt into the air and landed as light as a feather on top of the arbor. Then she let go of me, and, still wielding her scythe, made an elegant curtsy in the crowd of goats surrounding us.
This is probably the first time most of you have met me. Allow me to introduce myself. Hello and good day. I am Furuto Erica, the detective.
ルドルフ一家犯人説しか思いつかない石ころ頭どもはどうぞお引き取りを。
Let's have the blockheads. You can only think of the Rudolph family culprit theory. Step down. If anyone thinks they can counter my argument, please feel free.
無論、私も歓迎して差し上げます。
Naturally, I welcome the challenge.
The goats all howled at once. Eric can think of two theories at the same time. Holy shit, what amazing character development. Never thought I would be happy to see her, but here I am now. The goats all howled at once. It seemed to be a cry of shock, of fear, or possibly of wonder. The goats surrounded the arbor, shattering but not moving any closer. None of them had the courage to stand against this detective, this witch of truth called Furuto Erica.
Good grief.
You're still not happy to see her. You know what? I very much understand so, but this is still very much something I'm happy to see right now because I am being weird.
Of those thousands, and this is the best you can do. Now you have the courage to fight for Rudo Erica in a battle of words. Too bad. Let's put an end to this. And again, I am the great Furudo Erica.
石頭の間抜け諸君を一人一人論破していくほど時間が余ってもおりません。
I have the time to waste on countering all of you blockheads one by one.
後片付けは
I'll let her clear up the rest.
Wait, her?
お願いします。
You're up.
Donor? When Erica cried out, red cracks opened in the dark night sky. They look like spiderweb-shaped fissures that appear when a glass window has been struck hard. No, it actually was a spiderweb, colored blood red. No fucking way! No fucking way! A laugh, a witch's laugh, rang out through the spiderweb-covered world. It sounded somehow familiar to Angie. And there, standing above the spiderweb, gazing down the goats who must have looked like ensnared little bugs, was the witch. No fucking way!
You forgot about me and you got him, the brother Rokijima?
How the fuck are you here? Go away! You have no charm!
You forgot me. Anything Rudolph is the culprit.
It was the witch who looked inside of Eva, a witch of the future who would one day call herself an endless witch after the cat box closed over this world.
Don't dare speak of the murders of this island without involving Eva Beatrice! How impertinent! On this island, who lives and who dies is totally up to me! Oh, the wealth and gold is mine! Everything about October 4th and 5th in 1986 is mine to do with as I please! It all belongs to me, Eva Beatrice!
Hannah swung her one-winged staff at the crowd of foolish goats in ether and sentenced them to death. So is Eva Beatrice like the manifestation of the Eva culprit theory? I think that's the case. I think that's what I'm supposed to be taking away from everything. Like I guess. Maybe. The spiderweb ceiling covering the heavens plummeted, and more spiderwebs seeped out of the ground in the goat's feet. She's an endless width because Eva is always the one that lives, so that theory never really dies. I like that way of thinking about it. That's actually very... Yeah. When you put it like that, it makes me really shake my head, nod my head like, yeah, that makes sense. Then the webs from above and below met, and thousands upon thousands of goats were caught in their grasp. Then, as Eva swung her staff, it twirled. Around and around like an egg yolk being mixed in a bowl. Eventually, it was all packed into a massive, blood-red lump of goo. The moans of goats drifted out from inside. The entire crowd had been compressed into a meatball a few meters across.
So, you morons doubt that I'm the culprit? Reaching the Eva culprit theory and gaming up there is good enough for the likes of you. Why don't you just keep crushing this man forever?
I am happy to be voicing her again. It's still a lot of fun. Squelch. No other words could do that sound justice. After sucking in all those goats, the spiderweb ball vanished into thin air with a squelch. After that, there wasn't even a trace left. Only the nighttime scenery of the rose garden remained silent, but for the sound of the falling rain. Eva drifted down from the sky. Sorry.
Your aunt will always be by your side, Angie-chan. I'll never let anyone insult your family.
Wow, I don't fucking believe that.
Aunt Eva?
I knew I should be grateful, and yet it really wasn't easy for me to believe that Aunt Eva was my ally. Eva realized that too.
Don't worry. I'm not doing this because I want to be thanked. But I'll always be by your side. See you later.
She giggled, spun around, and vanished. Now that she had already left, I started to regret not saying even a thank you. Hi, Ark. Sorry, eating food. Eva as a cupboard does protect Angie's family in reputational sense. I suppose that's true. So I figured I should at least thank the other person who had saved me.
助けてくれてありがとう。
Thanks for saving me.
あなたは
Who
どなたですか？
are you?
I already knew her name. What I was really asking was why she had saved me.
私は探偵。
I am Perudo Erica, the detective,
そして
and I'm also a
同時
witch.
に魔女でもあります。魔女？
A witch?
真実の魔女。
A witch of truth.
未知なる真実を追求する
A
者。
witch who searches for the single truth.
そしてそれはあなたのことになりますね。
You're the same, aren't you?
Those 2 days, October 4th and 5th, 1986. I was so desperate to know what happened that I took a step off of the roof of that skyscraper. Drifted through several witch games and fragment worlds and abandoned myself to this long journey with no reward. All I want is to know what happened that day. All I want is a single truth of that day. But are you prepared if that single truth means that your entire family turns out to be assholes and evil? Like, she wants to find out the truth, but the reason why I don't think Angie herself knows yet. Why does she want to know the truth? I don't think she knows.
それを求めるのが真実の魔女です。
Looking for something like that is what makes someone a witch of truth.
だからあなたは私と
So,
同じな
you're
の。
just the same as me.
だから助けに来ました。
That's why I came to save you.
私は知りたいの。
I want to know
一体
just what happened on that
あの
day.
日に何があったの？誰も教えてくれない。誰にも
No
わ
one
からな
tell
い。
me. No one knows.
でも確かにあの日に何かがあったの。
I know something happened that day.
私は
I'd give anything to learn what that
何だっ
was.
て投げ出せる。
What a sad fate you desire, huh? Is she gonna recruit her onto the Fuck Battler team? It'd be quite the step to do.
それだけが私が命を捨てても知りたい唯一のことなの。
That's the one thing I need to know no matter what, even if it kills me.
だから教えて。
So tell me,
あなたは知っているの？
do you know the answer?
一体この島で何があったの？
What happened on this island?
真実の魔女にとって
To a witch of truth,
真実は与えられるものですか？
is the truth something that is given?
私が
Did I tell you that such and such was the truth? Will you really just accept whatever I said?
あなたはそれを鵜呑みにする気ですか？
Will you accept that I met Balor on a romantic evening during this tragic event and I married him before we both died horribly?
それは違う。
No, I wouldn't.
バトラさんはあなたに
What did Balor-san show you
何を
today?
見せてくれましたか？
Today, Oni-chan showed me a bizarre Halloween party. It may have been heartwarming and a lot of fun, but it definitely wasn't the truth.
トラさんはそれを真実だと言ってあなたに見せてくれたのではないのですか？
Didn't Bala-san show you that saying it was the truth?
違う。
It isn't.
あんなの真実
That couldn't be the truth.
時に他人は真実だと称して
Sometimes other people try to mislead us by claiming they know the truth.
しかし真実の魔女はそれに惑わされる
But real wits of truth must continue to pursue the single truth without being led astray.
だからあなたは
That's why you can't accept the fake truth that Bala-san is trying to force upon you.
納得できない。本当の一なる真実を求めてやまないのです。
You care about finding the one real truth more than anything. Yeah.
Oni-chan is trying to muddy the waters. It seems weird that Burn is doing this. Which parts? Because apparently Burn... Like... Sorry. According to Burn and Bowler, like, Burn was never gonna bring back Erica, but then Bowler's like, hey, I'm only gonna play with you if you bring back Erica. I felt that this whole time. Even though he knows everything about what happened that day, he won't tell me anything at all. How is he any different from Aunt Eva, who mocked me and refused to tell me anything, even until the very moment of her death? Why would Oni-chan tell me?
どうして
Why?
どうして
Why won't he tell me?
Damn, inside my heart burst.
どうしてお兄ちゃん
Oh, why won't Oni-chan
私に本当のこと
tell me what really
教えてくれない
happened?
の？どうして
Why?
どうして
Why?
私だけ知らない
I'm the only one who doesn't know.
私だけ誰も教えてくれない
No one's showing the truth.
教えてよ
Tell me.
あの日に何があったの
Tell me what happened that day, Oni-chan.
お兄ちゃん
Oni-chan! I cried out at the rainy night sky. Hot tears poured from my eyes, but they were covered by the cold rain that beat against me, so no one other than me would know that they were tears. No one would know my pain and sadness. I'm always the only one left. All alone.
教えてよ
Someone! Tell me!
あの日に
Tell me what happened that day!
私に教えて 誰にも教えられません
No one can tell you.
真実は自分で手にしなければならない
After
から
all, truth is something you can grasp on your own.
真実はどこにあるの
Where is the
どう
truth?
やったら至れるの
How can I find
みん
it?
なが隠す
Everyone's hiding it. They won't tell me.
私の手で自ら至るから
I'll grasp
お願
myself.
いだから
So please just tell me where the truth is
い
hidden.
るのかだけでも教えていいわ教えてあげて
Very well. I can tell you.
Oh, wait, was that Burn? Very well, I can tell you. As that voice rang out, the world bent and swirled. After playing several times, I realized that the world had become a sea of stars. No, that's not quite right. There are stars up there in the sky, but those lights below me aren't stars. They're lights from building windows, street lights, or car lights. I was floating in the dark sky, over a city lined with skyscrapers. I can't tell you what the truth is.
However, if it's a question of how the truth can be reached...
Hold on a second, I think my audio... Yeah, there we go. I had to turn it down again a bit.
I can show you the way. You... Various bad memories are jumping out at me from the back of my mind. That's right. Change in place in that strange theater thing. Of course, I watched a reposted fragment where Mom and Dad came in and murdered. I never said that when you saw was the truth. I'm sorry, what? But you used the red too. You out uninterrupted and stopped me from saying any more. This is all truth, of a sort, but not necessarily true. That's what I was about to say. Just how far are you willing to go to mock me? I apologize. I did want to test you. Test me how? I want to see if you're ready to accept the truth, no matter what it may be. The truth can betray you sometimes. In fact, there are times when it shows itself as the thing you desire least. The fragment I showed you. What happened after Angie jumped off the building in despair? Did she actually miraculously save by giving memes? Min, I think that's actually entirely plausible, all things considered. As unbelievable as it is, I think this is the one miracle Angie's been allowed, and it's that she survived jumping off the building, which spurred her to actually try and find out the truth rather than just kill herself. That fragment that I showed you. They're talking about that time. They're talking about when Angie jumped off the building at the start of end of episode 3. Right, it was the end of episode 3 when she jumped off the building. It's probably the worst one imaginable for you. However, you aren't fit to reach the truth unless you have the strength and the courage to withstand it. You mean something like that? I have no comeback. Finding the truth is my goal. I just want to know what happened on that island on that day. I don't think of myself as wanting to hear only the facts that are pleasing to me. Have I really been prepared to face the bloody, unbearable truth that's probably waiting there for me? If I find the truth, I mean having to confront my family's tragic end directly, and accept it as is. And accepting that means bearing my faint hope for that convenient miracle. The idea that one of them might have survived somehow and might return even though 12 years have passed. Even though that I know a miracle like that would be completely ridiculous. I'm honest with myself, I have to admit with myself that the faint hope it brought me has given me comfort these past 12 years. I want to know the truth. But I want one of them to come back.
Those two wishes contradict each other. If I learn the truth, I'll be forced to accept that no one's coming home.
真実はいつだって残酷よ。
The truth is always cruel.
時にそれは
At times, you can even cut deep into your own hopes.
多くの場合、人間は真実を得ること
Most of the time, humans don't realize the cost of learning the truth.
私はあなたにその覚悟があるのかどうか問いかけただけ。
I simply want to see if you have the necessary resolve. I must choose between my two contradicting wishes. Will I find the truth? And abandon my optimistic hopes for my family's return? Or will I give up the truth? And keep waiting for the family that's never actually going to come back? And keep waiting for my family that's never going to actually come back and see my numb self forever. The child's illusion my brother provided for me.
聞かせて、エンジ。
Tell me,
あ
Angie,
なたに真実を知ろうとする覚悟
are you truly determined to learn the truth?
あるの。
I am,
その決意は揺るが
and
な
the resolve will not falter.
い。揺るがない。
It won't. After hearing my immediate reply, Brinka so stared at me. Are those expressionless eyes of hers measuring my resolve? Now that my brother has even gone to the lengths of becoming a game master to cover up the truth, the only thing I can rely on in my search for the truth is the path that Brinka so showed me. Deep in your eyes, I see the glint of one who seeks the truth. Will you tell me? Will you show me the way that leads to the truth? Yes, I'll guide you. Did you forget, Angie? I am your guardian, am I not? When did I last hear Bern Castell use that word? That's right. At the very beginning, I met her in this future world and became a witch, with her as my guardian. That's when I became the Beatrice of 1998, the one who could defeat the Beatrice of 1986. You are the Beatrice of 1998. Angie Beatrice. I became your guardian, recognized you as a witch. However, you aren't an endless witch like Beto. A witch of truth. That's right. You're like Erica. A witch of truth who will seek the single truth, undeceived by any illusions. As a witch of truth, Angie Beatrice has the power to reach a single truth, right? Yes. However, up until now, you have been unable to use this power. Do you know why? I do now. Even as I sought the truth, I unconsciously resisted finding it out. Exactly.
あなたは真実を求め
Find the truth was your goal.
真実を知ること
At the same time, you were unconsciously afraid that learning the truth would mean losing that miracle of your family coming back.
無意識に恐れただから一なる真実に手を伸ばす資格がなかった
So, you didn't have what it took to stretch your hand out to the single truth. You're unsure how you feel about Erica and Angie Witch of Truth tag team deal. I feel conflicted too if you're, like, but, I mean, if it makes Angie happy, then I guess I'll be fine with it. You're completely right. I have to admit, that was naive. I must admit it. My entire family is dead. But will the truth actually make her happy? I don't know myself, but I hope it will. I really, really hope it will. My entire family is dead. With recognition of that fact, it makes it expose why they died and who was behind it. Thanks. The fragment you showed me in that dark theater was there to open my eyes. Well, yes, but I also just enjoyed seeing you in that agony. That is very fun. If it doesn't, what use does it have in the world of 1998? I guess I'll at least clear some people's minds, and like, if the truth comes out, then at the very least, the rumors following Angie around and everything else, and all the uncertainty that has, like, trapped her will be gone. Many, many games have gone by, waiting for you to become a true Witch of Truth. Will it? It will at least lower the problems by some amount. Yeah, I remember the story of Erica's boyfriend, but at the very least, if Angie herself comes out with, like, actual proof and, like, not just her word, she might be able to do something with it, you know? At the very least, it will lower the amount of rumors. Probably not stop it completely, but it will certainly become lower. Am I talking nonsense? I might be. But I think there was a purpose for all of it. After all, now, in this final game, you have become a Witch of Truth. Tell me, what happened on that day on the island? I won't ask you to tell me directly. So, guide me. What can I do to reach the truth? It's a bit too chilly here. Let's move. To where? To a better place for drinking tea. Massive applause filled the hall. Oh shit, the ghost gets shit again? Oh, Evatris is here. The witch who survived the Witch Legend serial murder case and inherited the name Beatrice. She uses the Eva Cobra theory to refute all other theories that exist regarding the cat box. At the same time, she can use the Eva Cobra theory to create endless tragedies with herself as a culprit. Perhaps she would be called the lid of the cat box, severing the inside and the outside. Of course, she knows its contents. There's applause in honor of a good fight. Applause in honor of Burn Castell. Yes, Lady Burn Castell's game was another splendid one. Gonna reveal her game board to all of you, so have a go at it. It's pretty awesome! But you solved it in the end, all the same. A game that no one can solve isn't a game. The main point is whether it was fun or not. It was fun. I guarantee it. They have to keep up the red truth of him being incompetent. Jeez. Same here! At first I thought there was no way anyone could solve it. The way you can use one confirmed purpose statement after another to narrow down the suspects makes for a nice puzzle. Come everyone, gather around, gather around! This was our game is Lady Burn Castell's mystery! I see Victor start thinking like a witch by finding ways to make Battler not incompetent. That's for you to find out! Objects resembling chessboards were set out on several tables. Crowds gather around each, looking down with interest. Oh ho! It's like a logic puzzle. Quite an unorthodox one, don't you think? So this is what a witch's game is like. Oh no, usually it's a lot more traumatic. Look at it like this, it's just a game. For the pieces is a massive series of crimes. Indeed it is. It would not do to waste such a rare gift from Lady Burn Castell. Let's take this opportunity to enjoy ourselves. Still, this is a tough one. I'm saying you wonder if it was even made to be solvable, doesn't it? You can't get away. You can't get anywhere unless you start by believing it was made to be solvable. Battle wits can't begin till you trust the questionnaires. Battle wits can't begin till you trust the questionnaire that the problem can be solved. And we'll guarantee that it can. Come on, have a go at it! The balance encouragement discussion over Burn Castell's mystery game began at each table. The mix of humans and fancy creatures in heated discussion was truly a sight to behold. Vito and Burn Castell sat in a chair far off from the discussions. Would you like some tea? Any kind of calming black tea for me. With milk if you don't mind. As you wish. Is there anything you need, Lady Burn Castell?
紅茶に梅干しをし
Please add some dried plums to some black tea.
まずい紅茶を飲みやすくする
That's the trick to making terrible tea drinkable.
そうへそを曲げる
Come now, don't sulk.
そなたのゲームは
We're honestly complimenting your game for being such a fun one.
When she had emerged victorious in the game, Burn Castell put all her heart into. Looking at Bito's face was positively gleeful.
別に
I'm not sulking. I'm bitching. There's a difference.
私はもともとこういう顔
My face just looks this way.
そんな表情の中にベルンなりの温かみを見出せた時にね
Well, I managed to spot Burn's own kind of warmth that expression of hers.
私は
I feel like climbed to the pitch black top of a snowy mountain and found the most beautiful star.
つけたような気持ちになるのよ
悪かったわね顔がいつも万年雪で
Well, sorry for sorry for having an eternally frosty face. Ah, I see. She suffers from the problem of resting bitch face. Got it.
今日称えることは難しい
How difficult is it to compliment Lady Burn
な
Castell?
んと褒めて
No matter what you say, she always takes it in a bad way. RBF is a serious contagion. uh,
大丈夫よ
That's okay. She's the kind you'll think about for hours later on.
in her case, you suppose is resting witch face.
Oh, the type who lies in bed thinking about it and hugging her pillow. Yep, that's Burn. That's totally Burn.
Ito and Lambda Delta giggle together. Ringo shrugged and looked away. Embarrassed, probably. Fucking tsundere.
でもよ
Seriously, though.
よくひねった
This really was a fun, puzzling game.
だったぜ
そう
Was it?
ありがと
Thanks.
解けないようにも作れるのに
Even though you could have made it unsolvable,
お前はちゃんと解けるように作った
you didn't make it to be solved.
それはゲームを楽しもうというフェア精神がなければできないことだ
That's not something you can do unless you plan on enjoying a fair game.
う私は絶対に
Unlike games where I win no matter what.
勝てないかもしれない
Games I might lose are just a pain.
今度は講師を逆にして
Later, I'd like to switch sides and try another one.
俺が出題して
I'll make a puzzle and we can see if you can solve it.
挑戦するあんたが俺に勝
A game for you to win against me.
もちろんこれまでのベアトとの戦い
Of course, I'll use all the know-how I picked up in my fights with Beto to make it super hard.
超難解なゲームにするぜ俺が2連勝
I'm aiming to win 2 in a row.
あんたもベアトも
Both you and Beto.
あんたたちってつくづく面白い考え
You have such an interesting way of thinking.
何こ
How's that?
ゲームは勝敗を決するための手段でしょ
The game is just a means to decide who wins and who loses, right?
そしてそれを仕掛ける彼には
When you create one, your own victory should be your highest priority.
なのに自分
So, why would you go to all the trouble of making a game you might lose?
仕掛けるの
絶対に勝てるゲームなんてつま
What
ら
fun is there in a game that you always win?
そんなのゲームじゃない。
That's not even a game.
勝つか負けるか。
Victory and defeat.
そのフェアなやりとりが面白いんじゃないか。
It's fun because you're taking part in a fair competition. You're balanced between those two outcomes.
ゲームってのは戦いじゃない。
The game isn't a fight,
コミュニケーションなんだ。
it's communication.
その過程を楽しむ。
You enjoy the process.
勝敗という結果は
And if you manage to win, well, that's just an added bonus.
やっ
Finally.
とベアとたちと
Finally, I clearly understand the difference between how all of you think and how I think.
はっきりと理解できたわ。
違いって
What difference?
あんたたちにはコミュニ
For
ケーシ
you,
ョン
this is communication.
私にはそうで
It
ない
isn't for me.
お前ずいぶん
The world you live in must be pretty savage.
あんただって
And what about
ベ
you?
アとのゲームを理
Wasn't the same for you until you understood Bito's game.
永遠のゲームは永遠
Eternal game is eternal torture.
その苦しみを
Have you already completely forgotten about the pain you
きれ
suffered?
いさっぱり忘れてしまったというの
Oh, my eyeballs. Ugh. Yeah. Hmm.
確かにそう思った日も
There were days I did think that.
しかし
But the game is over
つ
now.
いたそうなれば過去のことはぐちぐち
At the end of a game, I don't complain about stuff that's in the past.
ノーサイドってやつだ
What happens in the field stays on the field.
そこに私と
That is the critical difference between you and me, I think.
あんたにとっての永遠の拷問
Your eternal torture was something you could laugh off and
流
forget.
せる程度のものだった私にとってのそれは
Mine wasn't nearly so
そんな生
trivial.
優しいものではなかったそういうことだわ
That's all there is to it.
あんたの生い立ちは知らねえが
I don't know your history.
苦労があったみたいだ
Looks like you had it rough.
なりごまご
I think I'm getting sympathy from a promoted piece. I must be losing my
私の
touch.
役が回ったもんね
You know, seeing a Paddler with Paddler's game? This is exactly like episode 6, where Paddler's running an entirely separate game for the one Burn Gasell and Eric are playing, and supposedly going to be blindsided by it. Burning so, sipping the black tea that Genji had brought her, gazed up at the ceiling with a faraway look. Aaron may not have known her history, but even he was able to understand a bit of how she felt.
今のあんたは
Are you
誰かの拷問に
being tortured by someone right now?
まさか
Are you kidding me?
私は自由人
I'm as free as can be.
誰の束縛も受けない
I'm not bound by anyone's shackles.
ならよかった
And that's a good thing, isn't it?
少なくとも
At least things are better for you now.
違う
そうね
True.
私に比べたら
It's much better now than it once was.
退屈から逃げ
Now I am on a long, endless journey to escape from boredom.
終わりのない旅だけれど
なら
Then, at the very least,
Count is here should have been a good thing for
お
you.
前にとってはいいもののはずだ。
そうね。
Indeed.
敗北の味も多少は退屈から私を遠ざけてくれる。
Even the taste of defeat has driven boredom away from me for a little bit. No, no. Tyler shaking his head and laughing. Revenge, you've enjoyed fighting in a fair game.
フェアなゲームを戦って楽しんだ。友人同士だぜ。
God, Battler, you are... I'll be frank, Battler, you might be a bit too easy, ready to forgive her. Be quite frank. So,
もし
days are filled with nothing except running away from
逃
boredom.
げ回るためだけのものだというなら、たまには
Feel free to drop by our place every now and then.
といい。俺たちは友人を歓迎する。
You'd love to welcome a friend,
そして
and we spare no effort in setting up all the entertainment needed to help a friend escape from boredom.
ねぎらいをするだろう。
この大ベルンカステルを一夜と
You think you can prepare entertainment interesting enough to help me, the Great Burnt Castell, escape boredom for even a single night?
あ、
Hell yeah!
それが友人って
That's what it means to be a friend.
今夜のゲームでは俺たちが勝った。
We won tonight's game.
だから次に来るときはこうし
Next time you come, we'll switch sides.
今度は俺たちのゲームであんたを
This time we're entertaining you with one of our games. Put a little cat food dish like Burn Castell down, put games in it occasionally. Yeah, that'd probably do for her. Of course, we don't intend to let you win easily.
勝ちを譲るつもりはないぜ。とことんひねって
We challenge you to a devilly twisted logic game.
してやるぜ。一夜で解かせるつもりなんかね。
It won't be something you can solve in a single night.
それこそ
It'll be good enough to make you stay for months racking your brains over it.
用意してやるぜ。
この大ベルンカステルを
You would entertain the Great Burn Castell as a friend.
ああ、そうだ。
Yeah, we would.
あんたたちに付き合ってると
After talking with you,
せっかくの梅干し
even this dry plum tea is starting to taste sickeningly sweet.
甘くなってくるやってらんない
What a pain.
ベアトに聞いたぜ。
I heard from Beto.
梅干し紅茶とやら。
Sounds like this dry plum tea stuff is one of your favorites.
金箔まぶした最高級梅干しを紅茶に放
Next time we'll toss some high-class dry plums covering gold leaf into your tea. So make sure you come again.
もし本気でそう思って
If you don't plan to do that, I suggest you find some better tea to start with.
用意することねこんなまずい紅茶じゃ二度と来てやろうという気にはならないわ
Tea like this doesn't inspire me to pay you for a second visit. Oh, shit.
やれやれ。
Oh, come
普
on.
段はよっぽど
Just drink high-grade black tea all the time.
むしろ今度。
Alright then, next time, why don't you invite us to somewhere we can drink some of this high-quality tea?
あんたは
Me? Invite you?
フェアだろ。
It's only fair, right?
俺たちももてなす。
You treated you.
だからお前も
Now it's your turn.
もてなせ。
そうねフェアだわ
Yes, it would only be fair.
だからゲームもフェアに行こ
So, let's have the game be fair too.
う。攻守を交代してまたゲーム
Let's switch sides and start a new game. No logic errors though, that'd be fucking evil.
その機会を楽しみにしている。
I'm looking forward
今
to
回
it.
は俺たちの勝ちだった。
We won this time, but who knows about the
す
next?
ぐはわからねえさ。
そこまで溺れれば 大したものだ。
That's some confidence you have there.
でもね、あんたは一つ勘違いをしているわ。
And yet, I'm afraid you're mistaken on one point.
何をだよ。
Well, what's that?
私のゲームは
My game isn't over yet.
最後に勝つ
I wonder who will win in the end.
かしらね。
After taking one more sip of her black tea, Urquizo set her cup on the table, wearing a thin smile.
ここの紅茶は甘すぎて飲めても
The tea here is far too sweet to drink.
源氏
Thank you, Genji.
下げてちょうだい。
Take this away, please.
かしこまりました。
As you wish. Urquizo asked for her tea to be taken away after taking only 2 sips. Wow. Wow. I was smart, realizing this was Urquizo's way of being shy. Tyler. Why are you smiling such a foolish, carefree smile? I really think this final game will be nothing but a happy epilogue. Now I have to invite all you to a proper game for bringing this tale to a close. Tyler. Forget things too easily. Now you remember in whose hand lies the key to this final game. The inside of my nose itched. I've never regained consciousness to a smell before. Slowly, I opened my eyes. Wait, when did I lose consciousness in the first place? I remember going to sleep or falling unconscious. That's right. Urquizo invited me to come to a place better for drinking tea. That's when my memory gets hazy. And since the smell of black tea is what woke me up. Where am I? Owawa's study. I admit it, but her taste in tea really is excellent. I was sitting in what appeared to be a sofa in a dimly lit study. Urquizo sat across from me. Yeah, pretty much the last character we haven't seen this game. Yep. Time for Wawawaya to be confronted. Urquizo sat across me. Right before my eyes was a beautiful cup filled with steaming hot tea. It is in this place. I remembered. I've been here before. Wasn't it? How pleasant it is to see you again, child of man! Yes, that voice. Just hearing it brings back memories. Long time no see, my master.
再び我が書斎に招けるとは思わなかった。
I didn't think I would get the chance to welcome you into my study again.
まさかそなたたちのゲームにまだ続きが。
Do you think that game of yours is still continuing?
続きなんて甘いものじゃない。
I won't be continuing much longer.
これが
This is the end. The true final game.
ピリオドのゲームよ。
This was the study of Feathering Augustus Aurora. The majestic witch of theater-going, drama, and spectating. She is tired of life after 1,000 years and constantly repeats a cycle of life and death. In the past, she served as a master for numerous games as a legendary witch. Her legend, glory, and memory have already disappeared into the past and been forgotten. Only the solemn medal she wears on her chest retains those memories. The horseshoe-shaped object floating around her is a memory device. It records name, appearance, and other aspects of her show that should not be preserved. Yeah, okay. I think that's almost the exact same overall. Majestic witch of theater going, drama and spectating. Hey, I already said that. Once in the past, I was summoned by her in order to be her reader, or Miko.
まさか私をまた朗読役に？
Don't tell me you want me to read again.
そなたを呼んだのは私ではない。
I wasn't the one who called you here.
我が巫女が
Amigo brought the two of us
そなたと
together.
私を引き合わせたのだ。何のために？
For what reason?
決まってるじゃない。
Isn't it
あ
obvious?
んたに
Showing you the path that leads to the
真実
truth.
に至るための道しるべを示すためよ。フェザリーヌが私に示してくれ
You'll
る。
show me the way, Feathering?
私は
I am the witch of theater going.
舞台の上の
I just like interfering with the actors on the stage.
まるのだがな。バトラの退屈な芝居を感激するのと
So, between Balor's boring playing,
私の手に
my exciting one that manipulates the branches of fate, which would you rather watch?
刺激的な芝居を感激するのとどっちを好むのかしら。退屈に
And you can't stand even a minute of boredom.
ないくせに
As Sterling rocked her rocking chair, she looked up at the ceiling and chuckled. She clearly holds some key to the truth.
鍵を握ってい
And
るのは
yet, you are literally the one holding the
で
key.
はないか。私にできるのはその鍵で開けることのできる鍵穴を
I do nothing but tell you where to find the keyhole, child of man. I don't remember saying anything out loud, but Thorin answered my question as though I had. Ah, shit. Thanks, Fo. Come to think of it, that's right. Thorin can read the thoughts of a mere child of man like me as easily as she can hear me speak. Well, I guess that'll help us get to the point quicker. Ah, so she's a Satori. I see how it is.
この鍵はお兄ちゃん
Oni-chan gave me this key,
でも使う
but he said something about how I'd know how to use it when the time was right.
みたいなことを
He didn't tell me what it was
言
actually
って
for.
何を使えばいいのかは教えてくれなかったあんたたちは知ってるの
Do you two know?
この鍵は何
What is this key for?
お兄ちゃんはとても大切なものだと言っていた
Oni-chan said it was something very precious.
我が巫女よ説明せよ
She does have a pet cat. Hopefully we don't get introduced to the bird. Oh, what if we already have been introduced to the bird? Maybe the bird's name is fucking Angie and she's gonna be tortured forever again. Explain, my Miko.
いやいや
No way.
あんたが説明しなさい
You explain.
ある
You demand that your master explains. You gotta participate in the stage every now and then. Otherwise, we'll just go see all the faster. My! And yet to marry my long overdue appearance on the stage when Angie was reader should have been enough to last me a few more centuries. Tell me, what is this key? A physical manifestation of the decision you are to make. This tale? This game? Will end by asking you to make a certain decision. What you hold there is the act of your decision embodied in the form of a key. The physical manifestation of my decision? Exactly. Ultimately, Balor's probably planning to put you in front of two doors, both of which can be opened like key. You realize that Burn summoning Feathering to screw over Balor means he's already bringing out the big guns. Yeah, I mean, Feathering's a creator compared to an explorer like Bernie is. And Balor is even less than an explorer. He's not leaving his fragment, after all. To say, this is kind of like someone bringing out a pipe and you taking out a fucking RPG launcher. It's like, you know, you could have just brought a gun. You didn't need a fucking RPG launcher to take out the man with a pipe. More of the fact that Burn hates Feathering. That's another way of putting it, yeah. I think of more in terms of, like, power level in this case, which is perhaps the weirdest thing I've ever, like, God, I'm talking about Umineko and power power scaling. I feel like if you talk to episode 1 me, you'd be fucking just going like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, God. Yes, Umineko power levels. What the fuck have we gotten to? Hi, Rush. Hey, Balor's fragment is a cat box. What's gonna happen when it's open with the truth? It might be destroyed. Too bad. Then he'll ask you to choose which door to open. We just need Kraus to stack up those multipliers. He must have told you that much, at least, right? He didn't tell me anything at all. He just kept saying things like, you know, when the time comes. No one tell me anything. Not Oni-chan, not anyone. Balor probably wants to respect a decision that you make by your own free will. But Angie, you should at least have started to figure it out by now, right? Figure what out? There's an answer Balor wants you to choose, isn't there? Those words made my heart jump in my chest. I've been thinking that Oni-chan is clearly trying to distance me from the truth. He glossed over it with a vague tale that's almost like a daydream. At the 1986 family conference, everyone had a wonderful time as they faded away. Everyone is smiling down on you from heaven. So you don't need to feel alone, even in 1998. So, give it your all and live on by yourself. I get a very strong sense that Oni-chan is intending to end it just like that. And every time I ask him about it, he draws the issue and says something about how the decision will be mine at the end. That's right. It may appear that Balor's giving you a fair choice. But he's actually scheming to get you to choose one of the two answers.
You've already seen the farce of a tale that he's using to do that, right? That unbelievably bizarre Halloween party. Everyone's so strangely frightened that it was almost sickening. Yeah, that's how I felt there too, I will be honest. I've already seen more than enough of that tale, so sweetly sweet makes you want to vomit. Where Ushinomiya Kinzo showered me with affection, where his children swore to support each other, where everyone was filled with happiness and hope, and where they all died because fucking Kinzo forgot to turn off the bomb, I suppose. He's trying to trick me with those chummy scenes, so keep me away from the truth. He's such a coward. Certainly, he might be called a coward from your perspective. But remember, if you are a player in this game and Bowser's the Game Master, what does that mean? In the past, Bowser was a player and Beto was the Game Master. And they fought for their own respective truths. So, what is it this time? I'm a player, and Oni-chan's the master. Could it be that I've misunderstood everything from the very beginning? Oni-chan said he'd tell me what happened that day. There was only the impression that I'd learned everything if I followed him. How would that be any different than, say, Oni-chan accepting everything Beto said about the crime being the work of a witch? What a stupid mistake I've been making. No. I don't. No. I'm sorry. It's fucking Bernie. I don't believe for a goddamn second. I do not believe for a fucking second that this isn't just fucking with Angie again. You see, trusting Brinkus out, that is a choice. It's not the right choice, but it is a choice that has been made. This game has always been a fight between me and Oni-chan. I'm surprised you were in the game without realizing that. What's the worst that can happen? Do we need a, let's say logic error. That's currently the worst fate we've seen, so I'm gonna say logic error for now. Bowser really is sly. He just started up the final game without letting you realize that simple fact. Well, it was the same back in Beto's game. You don't think the game is relying on any internal consistency so far that can be violated? Thankfully. Yeah, I gotta admit, I do find the fate of a logic error to be one of the most horrifying things I've ever seen. Mostly because it's endless torture, potentially, with not even just, oh, you're going to be tortured forever, but maybe you can get out, which makes it worse, in a way.
バトラはわけもわからないうちに彼女のゲームに巻き込まれていた。
When it comes to running a game, though, you think Battle takes after Lambda as a game master more than Beto? I won't disagree there. From what we've seen of Lambda, she plays the role of a fool sometimes, but has ideas in the back of her mind what she wants to do. And she's very much fine losing games while continuing on, while Beto was kind of like... If Bernie always wants to win, Beto was always hoping she'd lose, to put it another way. Before he even knew how to fight. That's why I taught him how. It's exactly the same now. You were forced to start this game before you understood anything about it, and I've come to tell you the truth. Tell you who you're fighting against and for what. I was too shocked to speak. Then it might be as opponents, as Lambda was against Bert and Erica, like Balor was, and those two need to think they have their own trap and will win by subverting the rules. Yeah, which is why it's dangerous as fuck. Also, let me just, man, we're back to long-ass fucking parts, huh? Also, let me just go and get a drink quickly. Thirsty. I am thirsty. I'm gonna get a drink. Hopefully the drink doesn't make me die. Let's go get a drink. I'll be getting a drink. Be right back. Be right back. Okay. Okay. What the fuck is this music? And finally, I realized what I needed to accomplish in this game. I've always been passive. I'm sure that Oni-chan would tell me everything. So I maybe thought I just had to believe whatever he said. No. That was wrong. This game is a battle. Between me, the one who wants to reach the truth, and Oni-chan, who wants to trick me and chase me out into the 1998, where I'm all alone. All this time, I kept on saying that Oni-chan was foolish and naive. And now I see that I was more naive than anyone else. Despite this, Prinkaso didn't sneer at me. On the contrary, she looked at me with a cold gaze as if to say, "Will you taking the first step? Now do you understand? Your own purpose, and the purpose of that key." I gripped the key that Oni-chan had hung around my neck. And for a while, it shook with an emotion that even I couldn't understand. Now that I know Oni-chan tricked me, it would be easy to hate him. But hating him would be missing the point. After all, this is a game between me and him. Oni-chan has done nothing but make the optimal moves to win against me. Excuse me. If games aren't just a playful way to communicate, they're the process that decides who wins and who loses, then there can be no fair games. That strategy is obviously hit your opponent with a sneak attack and defeat them before they even know what's going on, never even telling them the rules. Valor and Opto shouldn't be in the same sentence. Neither should this shit that's happening right here. Like, holy crap, this is such BS. Mostly on the part of, like, we just got a scene where we got confirmation that, like, Valor plays the games and sees them only as games, but Bernie holds grudges after anything. Like, no, she's being fucked with. In that sense, Oni-chan hasn't done anything wrong. He's using that sickly sweet illusion to trick me and force me out into a lonely future. That's dramatic irony for you, yeah. They'll be the only ones having a good time in the cat box, and I'll be the only one chased out. Thank you. I'm thankful. I think I've finally been able to truly open my eyes. Please don't hate Battler. After all, one-side tricking the opponent is what game masters do. I know. Oni-chan took the best position. Oni-chan took the best option for his position. That's all there is to it. My goal now is clear. On October 4th and 5th, 1986, what had been on Rokujima that day, I need to tear off the veil covering the truth. I need to tear off the veil covering the truth, nothing more, nothing less.
お姉ちゃんは私にこの鍵を
Oni-chan gave me this key, probably because he wanted me to put it into the keyhole of his choosing.
そのために私に延々と甘ったるい幻想を
That's why he keeps showing me this sentimental illusion.
でももうごまかされないわ
That's why he keeps showing me this sentimental illusion, but I won't be fooled anymore.
私は私の望む扉を自ら選んで開く
I'll open the door I want to show.
ぼんやりとバトラの言いなりになっているエンジよりはこの方が確かに私の好むもの
Certainly, this is more my kind of tale than one with an Angie who does whatever Balor says.
じゃあ続きを
In that case, I really will hand things over to you now.
エンジに教えて
Tell Angie.
真実に至る鍵穴を
Tell her where the keyhole that'll lead you to the truth is.
教えて
Tell me,
私にその鍵穴を
where's the keyhole?
いいだろ
Oh, very
う
well!
腰を下ろす
Have a seat, first of all.
今持ってこようぜ
I will bring it over right now. When Feathering rose from her rocking chair, my vision seemed to twist and bend. What? Some kind of interference? Why now, when Feathering's about to show me something important? Is my head getting suddenly... I dug my fingernails into my knees, clutching my teeth to keep me from losing consciousness. However, the world just kept twisting more and more. Except for the view of the sofa beneath me, I couldn't sense anything at all.
Ojo.
Missy. Uh-huh.
先方がいらっしゃったようですぜ。
Looks like she's here. Ah, it's you again. Please tell me, other than trying to kill Angie, what else do you do? The door opened, and Hachijo Toya and the door opened, and Hachijo. Oh fuck! The door opened, and Hachijo Toya appeared. What's going on? This isn't the world of witches, but the world of humans? I was sitting on a sofa, and Amakusa was behind me. Is return of the Angie side? Not yet, apparently. There's no need to feel confused. Feathering and Hachijo Toya are the same being. Sure, the difference between the two worlds is a trivial thing. Putting the words of the lover of theater going, it's like having a slightly different background behind the stage. So, there was no reason for me to feel hesitant.
今度は八条先生と呼べば
Should I call you Hachijo this time?
名前というものの
Oh, how complicated names are.
ここに私とあなたがいることに何の変わりもないのに
Even though both of us are still here just like before.
あなたは私を何と呼べばいいのか迷わねばならない。
Even though both of us are here just like before, you have to wonder what to call me.
そうね。
True.
フェザリーヌと呼ぶのも
Only feathering would be a bit rude
薄いということだ
now.
わ。役者にとって自分の演ずる役の名前など
To an actor, the names of the parts they play on are only temporarily.
そういうことだ。人は
Precisely, child of man.
フェザリー
Feathering. Amakusa's eyes went wide as he wondered what I was suddenly talking about. I ignored him and continued. Ah, yes, the most unimportant man in the world. Hi, Battler. I swear to Christ, if he's like Battler after getting amnesia, I'm going to swing something at my head at light speed. I don't know what it will be. Maybe it's fucking... No, I can't say that. Oh, God. What the fuck? So, what are you going to show me? Why is he here exactly? I don't know. I just turn on him mode and he just appears around you. Amazing bodyguard, I believe. It must be because he's such an amazing bodyguard. I love life right now. As I spoke, my eyes were caught by the heavy-looking object she held on her arm. So he's just Angie's Stan. What the fuck kind of Stan tries killing you? Okay, hold on, no, it's a Stan, never mind. Explanation already given. At a glance, it looked like an Excitpedo with a fancy binding.
ご存知ですか？
Do you know what this is? As Verling spoke, she set the heavy object on the table. My first thought was of grimoire. The heavy book had a mysterious mystical feel to it, like something Marie Oni-chan might carry around. The most remarkable feature of it was the large, sturdy lock that held it shut. Why would someone go so far to keep people from reading it?
手に取り、裏を
Why
ご
don't you
覧
take it and observe it? Why don't you take it and observe the back?
裏
The back? I flipped the heavy book over on my lap. And as soon as I saw it, I gave a small gasp.
エヴァ
Eva?
後ろ
Ushiromiya.
後ろ見よエヴァ
Ushiromiya Eva? Without doubt, those words are written here in English. What is it? Aunt Eva's diary?
ひょっとして
Oh, could this be the rumored?
あんた何か知って
Do you know something about this?
噂程度
Ah, just a rumor.
エヴァ書い
They say that President Eva had a secret diary and that she always kept it locked away.
は厳重に錠前をかけていて
That fucking comes out of nowhere. I don't believe for a second that was even slightly foreshadowed. What?
「出先に行く時も必ず持って行ってた」って話は護衛仲間から聞いたことがあります。
You say that She took it with her everywhere she went. At least that's what I heard from some of the other bodyguards. Yeah, I'll be honest, this came out of fucking nowhere. What?
秘密の 日記
A secret diary?
それがどうして
And why is that here?
後ろ宮エヴァが息を引き取った病室にあ
It was in the hospital room where Ushimi Eva passed away. The diary was sitting behind her bed. So it remained in that room for some time after her death before it was found. Probably someone who worked for the hospital or a patient of their family who happened to find it. Yeah, I'm gonna chalk the existence of this thing up to witch bullshit. Yeah, I'm gonna chalk this up to witch bullshit right now. Of course, by that time, there's a huge movement dedicated to the Rokujima mystery. Locked diary found in the hospital room where Ushimi and Eva spent her last moments. Would be absolutely priceless. Discovery probably handed it over in secret to one of the witch hunters, who would be able to accurately determine its worth. Luckily, the witch hunters who got their hands on this book were all noble and upright people. Not content to boriously destroy the lock and reveal the truth, they simply satisfied themselves with the fact that the truth that day slumbered just on the other side of this mysterious lock. Thanks to that, Eva's diary had remained undamaged to this very day.
後ろ宮家長男クラウスの妻ナツヒは日々の
It's already known that Nazi, wife of Kraus, the eldest son of Kinzo.
日記に記すことでそれを封印するというある種のまじないをしていたことがすでに知られています。
Sealed all of her complaints and repressed feelings by writing them down in a diary, which he treated like a sword charm. Yeah, this would also mean that Eva forged a giant key to hid somewhere. Yeah, which is why I'm putting this under witch bullshit right now. Not the diary itself, or the truth inside, but as a state of, this thing didn't actually exist in reality. This is another what-if scenario of, what if Eva kept a book? No one ever found the books, you know, maybe. So, Aunt Eva did the same thing?
可能性はありますな。
It's possible. It's possible, at least. Unhinged this diary would be a pain even if you didn't have a key.
鍵があったとしてもかなり面倒だ。まるでギチギチのコルセットみたいに封印してやがる。
Sewed up tight like a corset. Amakusa was right. This wasn't a diary made to be casually opened and reminisced over. It's already safe to assume that diary was used to forget things by writing them down and sealing them away, just like Ushimi and Natsui's. On top of that, Eva brought it with her into the hospital, then hid it behind the bed without telling anyone about it.
まさかこの日記に
Don't tell me all that diary contains. Are you saying that Aunt Eva wrote down what happened that day?
とでも言うの中を読めば全てがわかるでしょう
By reading its contents, we would probably learn everything.
しかし
However, we don't know where the key that unlocks it is.
その行方がわからないのです
I jumped. Then I looked down at my chest. That's where my brother hung that key. Uh-huh.
ない
It's gone.
鍵
ど どうしたんです、お嬢。
What's wrong, Missy? Sorry I'm going so slowly. I'm having a brain death. What key? It's been hanging my neck from my neck the whole time, hasn't it?
俺は知りませんぞ。
I never noticed.
鍵の座ぶら下げてましたか。
You had a key hanging from your neck? Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck? No, don't take me back all the way there. What? What the fuck? What the fuck? Why can't I fucking see where I missed a line? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Wait. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is not... Oh, god damn it. The message browser is fucking broken. In the world of humans, I haven't found the key. The me with the key is on the game board in the world of witches.
鍵を持っている私に戻して。
Make me the me with the key. I'm going to unlock this diary. Feathering lifted a finger, spun around, and the world twisted again. And the diary was gone, right? When I returned to Feathering's study, the key faded back into existence, hanging from the neck. At the same time, the diary in my lap faded out of existence. Oh, that is how it's working here. Okay. Where'd the diary go? It should exist somewhere on the game board. Since it is one of the keys you're to be given, it must exist somewhere.
必ずどこかに存在するはず。お兄ちゃんがどこかに隠している。
Did Oni-chan hide it somewhere?
バトラがあんたとのゲームを気取る以上。
So the diary exists in the real world, but the way to open it doesn't? What is that supposed to mean? I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, let's go get our little lock cutter and open it up. What do you mean that goes against the fucking spirit of the game? No, wrong face. Since Valor's trying to make this game between you and him, probably isn't completely hidden.
どういう意味？
What do you mean?
バトラにとって
Even if Valor thinks of it as a king, that mustn't be taken.
それはゲ
There'd be no game unless it exists somewhere on the game
ゲ
board.
ームとして成立せぬということ。つまり、あの後ろ宮家のどこかにあったということ。
In other words, it's somewhere in the Ushimiya
あ
mansion.
るいはすでにそなたには一度目にする機会が与えられているのかもしれぬ。
Or you may have already been given an opportunity to witness
サ
it.
イチが一番最初に見せる契約書に極小の字に
Like how Swindler's already hidden a trap in microscopic letters on the first page of the contract you sign.
バトラがゲームマスターとして
If Valor follows the rules of mystery as the game master,
手がかりは必ず提示され、
clues must be shown.
バトラが負ける
So the choice that leads to Valor's defeat must also be shown.
提示されている。エンジェ、
Angie,
思い出しなさい。
try and remember.
あんたはすでにバトラの世界でエヴァの日記を見て
You should have already seen his diary already in Valor's world. That instant, in the back of my mind, here's the very first scene of this final game. in the chapel. A book lying in the altar, a book with a lock on it. As soon as I showed interest in that book, my brother suddenly got serious and told me not to touch it. That was Aunt Eva's diary. That's right. Ushomiya Eva's diary. The book of the single truth, with the truth that day written inside it. The book of the single truth? And the truth really written inside of it. After all, there's a chance that it's just something Auntie Eva. I'll give it to you in red truth. Ushomiya Eva's diary, the book of the single truth. Has written within it the truth of Rokujima during October 4th and 5th, 1986. Shit! Okay. Okay. Oh. What a happy tale we are in the game board. Let's not open up the box, obviously. Otherwise, we're gonna fucking die. You know what? The cat wants to open the cat box. Don't let it. Wow, that's... Ha. Oh, God. What a horrible life we're coming to. Black cat scratch marks. Damn. I'm actually going to end the stream a lot earlier today. I know we didn't get very far, but... I'll be honest. My head hurts a tiny bit, and I kind of want to end it there just for today, because... Well, I'm satisfied for now. I'm excited to get started tomorrow. Like, I'm hoping we can get through this chapter by tomorrow and the next day. And that is Erica's moniker as the rat in reference to that Burn is a cat. You know what? It might. It might. Anyway. I hope that cliffhanger isn't too much for you guys. Because tomorrow we start another chapter of this game. And I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm very, very, very excited. Oh my god, we're getting closer and closer to the end. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Anyway. Thank you all again for coming to today's live stream. I hope you guys had a great time. If there's first time coming, it is to subscribe, hit the notification bell so where I'm streaming. Like about the stream, leave a like, leave a comment down below, and share the stream around with you. Everything might be interested. But until next time, I'm gonna get up close, I'm gonna get quiet, and I'm gonna say... Goodbye.